Hello everybody, XJoe81X, and on the tubes today, it's that time of year again. Unfortunately, due to the fact that where I live, global warming, I guess that's where everyone lives, has taken full effect. We're almost in the middle of May, and we're opening up the sprinkler system. Which is fine, because I get to save on water. And it's been very mild, so I'm going to open it today, but probably lower it to anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes. But today is Sunday, May 16th, 2021. As you may or may not know, some of you are able to open your systems, and some are able to close your systems. Closing is completely different as far as blowing everything out, and there's many videos, including myself, on how to do that. So when you are ready to open your system, the first thing you have to do is look at this system and make sure that it's operating. So my system is currently off from last year. This system is a Hunter, was installed by this company however many years ago, maybe 5. Every system is completely different, so this is how I turn my system on. Your system, again, is different or might be different, but the same parameters and or guidelines are generally the same while opening. So what I have decided to do over the years is not touch the outside box. I shut off and turn on my system from this with a helper. So the next thing would be is to very slowly turn on the main water supply to the outside box. And in order to do that, you locate the water manifold. Usually no more than 2 to 4 feet away from your main water supply. So water supply comes up, it goes through the meter, it goes through a couple of on-offs, and at some point there's a T. Here is the installed manifold. God only knows. I'm sure that's for town purposes, and you could hook things up and turn these ball valves, and there's water behind here, blah, 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 blah. So right outside is the box that has not been touched, and no zone should be on. So just like the water flowing orientation, this is on to the house because the valve is going this way. The water is coming up, teed off here, making an elbow. It's stopped right here. And then whatever was left from blowing it out is going down. So what you need to do is, this valve is fine because it's in this orientation. And what we're going to do is turn this valve. If you don't know which way to turn it, you could just turn it. But this has a bump stop right there, and there's a bump stop up there. So we're going to want to turn it counterclockwise. Very slowly, so you don't just blow all the city water into the manifold. I don't like that. What is running?
Daddy,
What?
I have mine.
Ah, step 2 before step 3. Shut this valve off. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Wait, let me just double check. Yep, that's on. That's why. Huh. So this was just blowing out. Nerve-wracking. Okay, step 1. Make sure your timer is off. Step 2, make sure the outdoor spigot that you went to blow out the system is off. And let's try step 3 again. There we go. No more water noise. Step 4. go through one zone at a time and make sure no heads are broken. So now we have your helper downstairs because the timer I have doesn't allow you to put each zone on, or if it does, I'm too lazy. So we're gonna go 1 through 7. Hopefully everything works. These heads are usually fine for the winter, usually, but we'll see. Don't mind this project here. This is gonna turn into pebbles, but that's not what this video is about. So what you're doing is you're hearing air. Yep, that's turned the wrong way. Takes a couple of minutes before all the air gets blown out. We're gonna have to turn that head. We're definitely gonna have to turn that. We could turn that probably. There we go. It gets turned around while doing the lawn. I actually might have to plug this head because this is going to turn into pebbles, but that's not what this video is about. So that's running, the middle is running, this bush is blocking that one. Try to jump in the middle. Everything looks the same. This is too high, but that's okay. 90, 180, 90, 90, 180, 90. I let it go for a minute, and we will go to zone 2 when I'm ready. So now we're going to pull up zone 2. I don't remember where it is. I hear it. She's a rotate. Yep, there she is. One there, one there. That one gave me some trouble last year. I actually replaced it. Well, I cleaned it up. There was some rocks in it. This is going to be sod, possibly at some point. So let's put the phone away. Let's go to these heads and make sure they're clean. I'm happy with the way these popped up. I'm happy that they're clean. That one is not. This is how much it actually does grow. You just take it off, throw it. If you want, you could cover it. You could clean the head, which is kind of doesn't matter. Like again, those heads are completely fine because there's no grass impeding them. Just some roots. This head's probably going to give me some trouble again. Last year I had to take this whole thing apart because it was pooling here. So I'm very satisfied that zone 2 is working. Personally, I would have liked a head here, but supposedly this head hits there, but you could tell how dry this is compared to how wet that is, so whatever. So zone 3 should be a couple of misters. There's one there. There's one there. Here's my neighbor's. One there. There she is. I was like, huh, is there one there? Might have to get wet. Let's see if I could get in here. Let me clean that off. Okay, I'm satisfied with these 4 heads working. So there's 6 heads, 4 on the other side of the fence, 1 here in the corner, doing a 90, this one doing a 180. I'm satisfied that everything here is working. Zone 4. Ooh, come on. Working. We're working. Gotta let the pressure build up. This is leak. Poo-poo! Wee! Yep, that was a good one. Sometimes you have to help it. Kind of wanted to see what this was going to do. This should be good. Like, it should never overgrow once it's cleaned. Oh, this one has a friend. That head over there sticks up all year, so it doesn't have to be addressed. This one we just cleaned. This one is usually uneventful. That's cleaned. And then the one out there just has dirt on it. That usually pops up. I am satisfied with Zone 4. Zone 5. See it out there? Ooh, that's the first pisser, because the head's not obstructed. I must have blown these out pretty damn good if they're taking a minute to pop. They should be. Is there? We got leakage here. Gotta be careful. Oh! Whoa! Did you catch that? Yeah, there she is. There she is. It's like Groundhog's Day. Pops up. These are good. These are nice and juicy. Like that, huh? These go 360, so I kind of have to like go behind it so I don't get wet, because I'm just chilling in shorts and a t-shirt just to get. I'm getting wet. Phone's wet. You just kind of. Okay. Phone is wet. Whew. I was getting wet. Ooh, this one's a good one. It's like poo. Okay, almost done. Some air in that one, but the air works itself out as the days go on and the system is on for 5, 10, 15 minutes. I'm just making sure everything works. I'm satisfied with Zone 5. Okay, here comes Zone 6. These are misters. Yeah, so they have a little bit more, they got to punch out a little bit more. Definitely a lot of grass. And I think 6 wraps around the entire, so now you're filling this. Come on. Eventually the pressure will just build up. It's got to pop. Yeah, there we go. There's one right there. There we go. All right, come on. There it is, sliding up. Come on. I see you. I see you. This is overgrown. I see you. Come on. Where is it? Come on. Struggling. Gonna have to help it along off camera. This one's fine. Sometimes you put your foot down, create more pressure. Nope. That's the way I saw them doing it. Maybe front pressure. There it is. There it is. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on for the camera. Yay! Front pressure. Yeah, these get grown in, huh? No, really, yeah, this is, yeah, that could help. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Sitting pretty. New York City. Usually when I open this pisses on me. Oh, this one has some rocks.
Ooh, ooh. Ooh.
Oh, getting wet in the backside. And 7 is going to be a couple of misters along here and that head. And yes, I had some concrete work done, and no, there is no video because I'm not going to go through the fact that it's done wrong, they poured it wrong, what is this, blah, blah, blah. Screw you. 7. I replaced this head last year. These popped right up because there's no obstruction, because that's what the Alright. I think they ran this around the front. I mean, technically, the misters, you know, it's covered. The house is covered. Even his shit's covered, you know? That one's pretty good because that covers... Yeah, that's it. I wanted to turn these on now. I'm going to use them for a couple of minutes, but I really want this zone to be on because I want this to really fill in, because they had to put this form here and then one over there, which I'll show you. Ooh, I backfilled it this morning. See? This form, this will get sod and will be raised, and I raised that head this morning off camera, and in a perfect world that will get sod. That's going to be expensive, so I might actually sod this sooner than behind me. But that's going to wrap up opening up my sprinklers for 2021. I will go downstairs, I will set the timer, I will chooch it, and as the weather gets hotter, you set the timer for longer so the grass doesn't burn. The good indication of your grass burning and not growing is if these are not on for more than whatever minutes in July and August when it's really hot, your grass will burn, and then you have to raise this time. So without that, I don't even know, without beating a dead horse and wasting your time, thank you for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe, and if you have any questions, well, ask away. Ciao for now.